Hi guys, another exciting day on the homestead. Our wood was delivered, and then on top of that, we have our plumbing crew over here. They are going to be laying down the PVC to bring up our plumbing to the building. So we've got Sean and Tavis with Jordan, and then a guy from Lowe's delivering the wood. Lots of things happening.
Yeah, that third that back wheel.
There goes our walls. So he had to obviously forklift up our road because, again, like the excavator, he could not get the big truck all the way up. So he's forklifting all of our wood up to the work area. How many guys does it take to unload wood? Alright, tell us what you've done so far.
So far I just picked up some PVC, laid a bunch of it in the trench, starting to work on getting stuff connected, and then working on getting the lumber delivery here. That's pretty much it so far.
Let's check it out.
Tavis is climbing around.
Is he a good worker?
He's marginal. I'm gonna have a put it right there.
Making progress. Alright, so here's Jordan's progress so far. He lost his workers.
Yeah, you can see in here. Got a pretty good drop already, so plenty to work with. The main thing is just to level it out. We had a little cave in here when it rained.
Oh, that's from when it rained.
Yeah, look.
Oh, I thought you'd went and dug out more of that. Oh, it's from that gutter. Where'd your helpers go?
They went to float the river. Must be rough.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day for it.
Yeah, I should have this. Get this. I'm gonna do a run all the way down to the corner there today. And I should have it all done. This will be our first clean out right here.
Right there?
Yep. So there'll be a stack coming up right there.
How many cleanouts are we gonna have?
I think I'm putting in 3. So it's doing one every 50 feet or so. One has to be within 2 feet of the house. So perfect.
Sweet.
It'll be out of the way too, which will be nice. So just have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 more sections of pipe to put on, all straight. It should be wrapped up for the day for most of this.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So here's the inside. Jordan's kind of leveling and measuring, making sure everything's gonna be to code. So this is like our water. This will be 1 foot. 1 foot, you said?
Okay.
1 foot?
1 foot between the two.
Yeah, it will be 1 foot. We'll move, it'll get over here a little bit more. But he's just measuring. And then just making sure we have the right slope on the septic pipe.
Taking on a little tour of today's progress. So, just about done for the day, I think. Starting in here, got our stack, sweep in there on a little elongated 90, little 45, a clean out. I think that's the last thing I'm going to do today is cut a piece and run that up. And then here we are. This first main run. Clean out here. We'll cut that down flush to the ground once we get this thing filled in. Got a nice spacing on our water line from the sewer, which is nice. And this is where I ended. I haven't put this actually on. But you can see, looking back, it's today's work. Pretty happy with that. Ran pretty darn nice along the edge here. Got a good drop the entire way. So here, tomorrow I'm going to rent a miniature excavator. I'm going to cut this piece back here, throw that 45 on, try to cut this as close to this side as it can. And you can see that clean out over there from the old drain line. A little downhill from there is where I'm aiming to tie in. And then, of course, so I'm going to dig a small trench, shooting this way through this stuff, and kind of show you where I'm thinking of heading. So I kind of want to tie in, not right here, but a little further down the hill so I can actually dig down a little bit deeper, because obviously this is running up this hill. So I'm going to dig back really probably as far as I can. There's a clean out over here. Under this old deck. And then you can see the septic back there. So this is we'll see where I can tie in.
I'm hoping I can tie in somewhere between where I'm standing or like right by this rock. Somewhere where I can dig down and join the grade and then let her run from there. I think the rest of the day, just gonna do a little bit of cleanup, probably some prep, cutting some limbs and stuff over these trees around here, and just general cleanup, and get back at it tomorrow before I have to go back to work on Wednesday. So should be able to get get this thing knocked out hopefully tomorrow. Between the line, finish out another run of about 50-60 feet. Try to level that all out and tie in and get this hole filled, because then we were done with the trench. And I think I also probably will just run a bucket of water down this thing just to test it out and see how it looks. And get this other gravel we have on top of the line, so we got it buried, and then fill in the rest of this. Still have some work to do around over here too on the cistern, running some the wires and some insulation and stuff around that. I'm also going to put some foam board insulation close up to where the building is, up this trench, so it just gets a little bit more insulation up there for winter. That's pretty much it.
Alright, I'm gonna test out the poop luge.
show you the progress for today. It was a long day of digging. Megan will cut in some videos that I took with the excavator. So today put in a nice layer of gravel on this sewer drain and started push some dirt in that was sitting over here. Got a nice thick layer of gravel. Put some insulation right there, and under this piece here it's buried. I might put some more. I'm gonna put some leading up into the house. So that, and then kind of roughed in my pipe just to see down here in this corner. I'm gonna have to do some fill because it's too sloped for me to get going back up this way. These are just laid in here for now. So I dug this trench today. It's a giant rock right here I couldn't get out. So we'll put some gravel in and get this leveled out nice. And then you can see the old line there. So I'm a little bit lower. And then I cut in here to junction in. It's not as deep as I'd like it, but short of rerouting, redoing the entire septic drain, it's kind of what I got to deal with. It's only like 12, 18 inches under. Could possibly put some more fill in down through here too to help get a little bit more, and probably maybe even run some insulation these last couple sections of pipe just for extra. Say hello.
Hi.
I'll show you the other trench. So here, I had to kind of move some of this gravel over, and then I started digging here by the door and made the run that way. Another giant rock there. Couldn't get out. Found that conduit, or the line that was running over to that old shed. And I think I found the circuit and shut it off, so it should be good. Just need to do a little cleaning in this trench. This is all pretty loose. And probably hand dig the last little bit here for whatever they need for power. And that'll be it. So, pretty busy day. I was on the excavator from about 9 a.m. until 5 with maybe half hour of breaks in there. So, but got done what we needed. Next step is to get the electricians out here to lay their conduit up to the garage, and then
You're gonna join the other trench, right? Yeah, because we're putting the box all the way back.
no, it'll run in on from this corner. And then basically I just need to get that sewer drain done in the trench, and we can get all of this buried and kind of get back to some semblance of normal. Use our road, and I can move on to framing and some other stuff that needs done. The next big project is framing inside the garage building. So that's it for now. Thanks. Morning today before work. You're looking at what I'm using. Green shovel and a wheelbarrow. Moving gravel down to that small trench that I dug yesterday. I'll probably put some gravel in this electric trench too. That's kind of my main goal today, is to get that secondary trench graveled, leveled, so I can hopefully tomorrow, in the next few days, knock out the rest of that septic drain. So this is what I'm looking at all day. We'll check back later. Here's my progress. You can see that corner coming around is, fitting's not on there, but that pipe is laid. So I need to get this plenty of drop to here, and then got gravel in a little ways. Got a rock that was in the way I couldn't dig out right there. That's the old water line. But I need some more loads of gravel to clear that rock. And we got plenty of grade going that way, so it's just filling in right here and then shooting down, tying in around the corner. Not sure if I got my trench exactly as straight as I wanted it coming off that corner, so I might have to put in a 22.5 junction, or a bend, I guess. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get away with it. Trying to have to stay away from that water line. You might be able to just come over and run right there. Right now I'm kind of running this way, which would force me to make a turn right here. But if I kick it over enough, coming right there is the hope. So again, hopefully get this gravel by the wheelbarrow. Sucks coming in right here, but we got dirt piles and I don't have a machine either anyway, so definitely should be able to get a machine in to put the gravel on the top. But well, I think I'm gonna wrap up for the day. Got a little bit done. So if you remember, had to here done, and now I've got that joint. Had to put in another 22.5 to round this corner. Okay, down, another clean out here, and then entering that trench. Unfortunately, I glued that one standing up and this one down here. I've got a coupler on there. I glued it, but a big gust of wind or some dirt fell in or whatever it was. It screwed up my joint, so got to cut that off and redo it, but I'm about done for the day. So nice thing is we got pretty solid drop all the way through here. And then this pipe, that next one, drops to code, the 1/4 inch per foot. And then that next one will also be 1/4 inch per foot before it starts sloping again pretty good. There's a big rock in my way down the next pipe down from this one right here. So I didn't have much room to play with. I tried digging it out for a while yesterday with the excavator and no dice. So, but looks like I've got enough to do 1/4 inch per foot drop on these two pipes before it slopes down pretty good. And then I've got maybe 20 or 30 more feet to join the existing sewer line. So all in all, pretty good. This water line dives down right there, so I think we're still in code for that. Overall, pretty solid. I think I'm gonna see if hopefully this next couple of days, then we can get this, until I can get out and finish this, get this back half graveled and buried so we can get this road open again. The section right up by the house, I still need to put some more insulation in. And so still got a little ways to go on the sewer. Took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but all in all it's turning out pretty solid. We'll just see how the rest of this, the only two I'm concerned about are those two there that I've got with the shorter drop, but I think they'll work out. So that's today's progress, other than getting a bunch more gravel in here by wheelbarrow, which sucked. But I think hopefully we'll have good access for a skid steer on this gravel pile to pile it in over here and start filling. I don't know exactly how that's going to be logistically to get this thing filled, because we need gravel on this first. It's bedded in pretty good. It's not going anywhere, especially once we get that other layer, another 6-8 inches of gravel on this whole thing. Be good to go. Looking forward to wrapping this thing up so I can start tackling the next big project, and also to get all this cleaned up. So thanks for watching.